Resilience is not something that some people inherently possess while others do not. It is a conscious decision, a choice that each individual has to make in the face of adversity. Life is full of challenges, disappointments, and failures, but the ability to bounce back and keep moving forward comes from within. It's not a gift granted to a select few, but a mindset that anyone can cultivate. When you make the decision to be resilient, you are taking control of your response to life's difficulties rather than being overwhelmed by them. In moments of hardship, many people feel as if they have no choice but to succumb to their circumstances. They may believe that they lack the strength to endure, but this belief is only an illusion. Resilience is a muscle, and like any muscle, it must be exercised and strengthened over time. Every time you choose to rise instead of fall, you are building that inner strength. Each decision to persevere in the face of pain, rejection, or failure brings you closer to becoming unshakable in your resolve. Resilience is born in the mind before it manifests in actions. It begins with the decision to see setbacks not as the end, but as a temporary hurdle on your journey. The way you perceive your challenges dictates whether you will overcome them or be defeated by them. When you choose resilience, you're choosing to see obstacles as opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more capable. You shift your focus from the problem itself to how you can adapt, adjust, and move forward despite the difficulty. The truth is, life will always throw curveballs. Challenges are inevitable, but how you respond to them is entirely up to you. There are those who face the same difficult circumstances but emerge with vastly different outcomes. The difference lies in the choice they make in the heat of the moment. One person may give up, believing that the situation is hopeless. Another may decide to stand firm, dig deep, and find a way to keep moving. This decision, this choice, is what separates those who thrive from those who are defeated. Choosing resilience also means accepting responsibility for your life. It is about refusing to let external factors dictate your inner state. It's easy to blame circumstances, other people, or even luck when things go wrong. But the truth is, none of these external factors can control how you respond. The power lies in your hands. You have the authority to decide whether you will remain stuck or whether you will push forward, no matter how difficult the road may seem. Resilience is not a reaction, but a proactive choice. It's not just about bouncing back after something bad happens. It's about preparing your mind and spirit beforehand so that when challenges arise, you are already equipped to handle them. When you choose resilience, you are making a daily commitment to yourself to keep moving forward, even when the path is unclear, even when the pain is intense, and even when others around you doubt your ability to overcome. There will always be moments when it seems easier to give up, when staying down feels like the more comfortable option. But comfort does not lead to growth, and staying down will never lead to the fulfillment of your potential. Resilience is uncomfortable because it requires you to push past the pain and discomfort of failure. It requires you to confront your fears, disappointments, and doubts head-on. But the reward is strength, growth, and an unshakable confidence in your ability to navigate whatever life throws your way. Choosing resilience is not a one-time decision, it's a daily practice. Each morning presents a new opportunity to choose whether you will let life's challenges control you or whether you will rise above them. It is in the moments of difficulty that your choice to be resilient truly matters. When the odds are stacked against you, when you feel like you've hit rock bottom, it's that choice that will determine your outcome. In the end, resilience is your greatest ally. It's the ability to keep going when everything around you tells you to stop. It's the quiet strength that allows you to endure, to adapt, and to emerge stronger on the other side. Resilience is not given, it is earned, one choice at a time. And every time you choose it, you prove to yourself and to the world that no setback has the power to break you. Resilience at its core is fueled by a deep sense of purpose. When life's challenges arise, it is often purpose that gives you the strength to keep going. Purpose is the anchor that holds you steady in the storm, the guiding light that illuminates the path forward when everything else seems dark. Without a sense of purpose, resilience becomes a fleeting effort, easily worn down by the weight of repeated setbacks. But when you know why you are persevering, when you are clear on the reason behind your journey, resilience becomes not only possible but inevitable. Purpose gives meaning to the struggle. When you are connected to a higher purpose, whether it's a personal goal, a commitment to others, or a mission bigger than yourself, the pain and obstacles you face begin to take on a different significance. They are no longer just random misfortunes, but necessary steps in the fulfillment of your purpose. Each setback becomes a part of the process, something to be overcome, not avoided. Purpose transforms challenges from burdens into opportunities for growth and learning. When your purpose is clear, it becomes a powerful motivator, driving you forward in times of difficulty. In moments of doubt, when quitting seems like the easier option, it is your sense of purpose that reminds you why you must continue. It helps you see beyond the present pain to the bigger picture. You are able to endure because you understand that the temporary hardship is a part of the journey towards something far greater. Purpose gives you the patience to keep moving forward, even when progress seems slow or non-existent. Resilience is often tested when life becomes uncertain, when the future is unclear, and when the outcome is beyond your control. In these moments, purpose provides clarity and direction. It grounds you, reminding you of the reason behind your actions. Even when you can't control the circumstances around you, your purpose remains steadfast. It gives you a reason to keep striving, even when everything else feels like it's falling apart. Purpose keeps you focused on what truly matters rather than getting lost in the chaos of the moment. Purpose also builds resilience by giving you a sense of identity. When you are clear about your purpose, you know who you are and what you stand for. This clarity of self is crucial when facing adversity because it provides a foundation that external challenges cannot shake. No matter what happens, you are anchored in the knowledge of why you are here and what you are working toward. This sense of identity, rooted in purpose, makes you less vulnerable to the emotional ups and downs of life's inevitable challenges. The power of purpose and resilience becomes even more apparent when you look at the lives of those who have endured the greatest hardships. Whether it's overcoming personal tragedies, health battles, or significant failures, those who find their way through the darkest times often do so because they are driven by a purpose larger than themselves. Their resilience is not simply a matter of willpower, but a commitment to something they believe in so deeply that giving up is not an option. Purpose gives their struggle meaning, and in turn, fuels their resilience to keep moving forward. When setbacks occur, it is easy to lose sight of your purpose, to become discouraged by the obstacles in front of you. But purpose has a way of pulling you back on track. It reminds you of the bigger vision that transcends the current struggle. It helps you keep your eyes on the long-term goal rather than becoming fixated on the immediate difficulty. This shift in perspective is essential for resilience because it prevents you from getting overwhelmed by the present challenge and allows you to stay focused on the ultimate destination. Purpose also has the unique ability to energize you in the face of adversity. While setbacks can be exhausting, draining your physical and emotional resources, purpose acts as a wellspring of energy. It recharges your spirit, giving you the strength to push through when it feels like you have nothing left to give. Purpose sustains you when motivation wanes, and it gives you the resilience to rise again, no matter how many times you are knocked down. In the end, purpose is what makes resilience sustainable. It's the driving force behind the decision to keep going, to endure the hardship, and to ultimately overcome. Purpose gives you a reason to be resilient, and with that reason, you find the strength to face whatever challenges come your way. It is not the absence of obstacles that defines resilience, but the presence of purpose that makes overcoming those obstacles possible. Setbacks are often seen as moments of defeat, where dreams seem to shatter and progress comes to a halt. But setbacks are not the end of the road, they are essential steps in the journey of growth and development. Every setback carries within it a lesson, a hidden opportunity to learn and improve. When you view a setback as a temporary detour rather than a final destination, it transforms the way you approach life's challenges. Instead of being discouraged, you can embrace the setback as a teacher guiding you toward greater understanding and success. Each setback presents an opportunity for reflection. In moments of failure or disappointment, it's easy to focus solely on what went wrong, but this is precisely the time to ask deeper questions. What can this experience teach me? Where can I improve? How can this challenge shape me into a better version of myself? Setbacks force you to pause and evaluate your actions, decisions, and mindset. They offer a moment of clarity, allowing you to identify blind spots and weaknesses that might have otherwise gone unnoticed. Through this reflection, setbacks become stepping stones to future achievements. One of the most valuable lessons setbacks offer is resilience. Every time you face a challenge and push through, you build the strength to endure more in the future. Setbacks teach you that failure is not something to be feared, but something to be embraced as part of the process. The more you encounter difficulties and overcome them, the more resilient you become. With each setback, you are given the opportunity to grow stronger, more adaptable, and more determined. Setbacks, in this way, serve as training grounds for success. Setbacks also teach humility and patience. In a world that often values quick results and instant gratification, setbacks remind you that progress is not always linear. There will be moments when things don't go according to plan, and you may need to slow down or take a different approach. This doesn't mean that you failed, but that the path to success may require more time, effort, and persistence than originally anticipated. Setbacks help you understand that success is a journey, not a race, and that patience is a crucial part of that journey. In addition to resilience and patience, setbacks teach you to be flexible. Plans will change and circumstances will shift, but the ability to adapt is what keeps you moving forward. A setback may force you to reconsider your approach, think creatively, or explore new strategies. It challenges you to be open to change and to remain flexible in your thinking. Flexibility is a key ingredient in overcoming setbacks, as it allows you to adjust your course without losing sight of your ultimate goal. When you learn to bend rather than break in the face of adversity, setbacks become less daunting and more manageable. Another profound lesson setbacks offer is perspective. When you experience a setback, it can feel overwhelming, but it also provides an opportunity to gain perspective on what truly matters. Often, setbacks force you to reassess your priorities and focus on what is most important in your life and goals. They offer a chance to realign with your values, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to move forward with a clearer sense of purpose. Through setbacks, you gain the wisdom to distinguish between what is temporary and what is lasting. Moreover, setbacks foster innovation and creativity. When one path is blocked, it pushes you to find another way. The limitations imposed by setbacks force you to think outside the box, to problem solve in ways you might not have considered before. Many great breakthroughs and innovations were born out of setbacks, as people were driven to discover new methods, technologies, and ideas. In this sense, setbacks don't just hinder progress, they often spark creativity and lead to solutions that are even better than originally envisioned. Setbacks are not punishments, but lessons meant to prepare you for the future. When you understand that setbacks are temporary and filled with valuable insights, you begin to approach life with a sense of curiosity rather than fear. You realize that every challenge has something to teach you, and that each failure is a necessary step on the road to success. In this way, setbacks become not something to avoid, but something to embrace as an essential part of personal and professional growth. Inner strength is not something that appears overnight, it is built over time, and one of the most powerful ways to develop it is through reflection. Reflection provides a space to look inward, to evaluate your experiences, and to draw strength from your challenges. By taking time to reflect on both your successes and failures, you begin to understand the patterns in your life and the areas where growth is needed. This process of introspection allows you to cultivate a deeper awareness of yourself, which is the foundation of true inner strength. When you reflect on your life, you give yourself the chance to learn from your experiences. Every situation you encounter, whether good or bad, carries a lesson, but it's through reflection that these lessons become clear. In the heat of the moment, it can be difficult to see what you can take away from a challenging experience, but looking back with a calm mind reveals the wisdom in every situation. Reflection turns experiences into building blocks for your inner strength, showing you how to navigate future challenges with greater resilience and understanding. Reflection also allows you to process your emotions in a healthy way. Life's difficulties can stir up a wide range of emotions, from frustration and anger to fear and sadness. If left unchecked, these emotions can cloud your judgment and weaken your resolve. But by reflecting on your emotions, you can gain insight into what you're feeling and why. This emotional awareness not only helps you manage your reactions, but also strengthens your ability to stay calm and composed in difficult situations. Inner strength grows when you master your emotions rather than being controlled by them. Furthermore, reflection helps you recognize your progress. It's easy to get discouraged when you're focused only on the challenges you're facing. But when you take the time to look back on how far you've come, you realize that you've overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. This realization fuels your inner strength, reminding you of your capability and resilience. Reflection shows you that you are stronger than you think, and that every challenge you've faced has contributed to the person you are today. In addition to recognizing your progress, reflection helps you identify areas for improvement. No one is perfect, and setbacks often highlight weaknesses or blind spots in our character or approach. Instead of being discouraged by these setbacks, reflection allows you to view them as opportunities for growth. When you reflect on your mistakes, you gain the clarity needed to make better decisions in the future. This ongoing process of self-improvement strengthens your resolve and equips you with the tools to handle adversity more effectively. Reflection also deepens your sense of purpose. By examining your actions, choices, and the outcomes of those choices, you begin to understand what truly matters to you. You can realign with your core values and goals, ensuring that your efforts are directed towards something meaningful. This sense of purpose strengthens you from within, giving you a clear direction in life and the motivation to persevere. even when the road is tough. When you are grounded in purpose, challenges become less intimidating and your inner strength grows as you stay focused on the bigger picture. Another important aspect of reflection is the development of self-compassion. As you look back on your experiences, it's essential to treat yourself with kindness and understanding. Too often, people are their own harshest critics, focusing on their mistakes rather than their growth. Through reflection, you can learn to forgive yourself for past errors and appreciate the effort you've put into your journey. This self-compassion fosters inner strength by allowing you to move forward without the burden of guilt or self-doubt weighing you down. Ultimately, reflection is an ongoing practice that continually builds your inner strength. It's not something you do once, but a habit that shapes your character over time. By making reflection a regular part of your life, you cultivate a deeper connection with yourself, your emotions, and your purpose. This connection strengthens you from the inside out, enabling you to face life's challenges with grace, wisdom, and unwavering resolve. Reflection transforms experiences into strength, helping you grow into the person you were always meant to be. Adversity is often viewed as something to avoid or overcome as quickly as possible. But in reality, adversity is an essential ingredient in personal growth and success. It is through hardship, struggle, and challenges that true strength is forged. Just as fire refines gold, adversity refines character. Without adversity, there is no opportunity to develop the resilience, wisdom, and determination necessary to reach your fullest potential. To embrace adversity is to recognize that it is not the enemy of progress, but a critical part of the process that molds you into who you need to become. Adversity pushes you beyond your comfort zone, forcing you to tap into resources and strengths you didn't even know you had. In moments of ease, it's easy to become complacent, relying on familiar patterns and routines. But when adversity strikes, it demands more from you. It stretches your abilities, challenges your mindset, and compels you to find new ways of thinking and acting. This is where growth happens. Through adversity, you discover untapped potential and develop a level of resilience that only comes from facing life's difficulties head-on. One of the most profound lessons adversity teaches is humility. When life is smooth, it's easy to feel in control, as if you can predict and manage every outcome. But adversity reminds you that not everything is within your control. It humbles you by revealing your limitations and at the same time encourages you to seek strength beyond yourself. Whether it's learning to rely on others, asking for help, or simply recognizing that setbacks are a natural part of life, adversity teaches that true strength comes from acknowledging your vulnerabilities, not denying them. Embracing adversity also fosters a mindset of perseverance. When challenges arise, the natural instinct may be to retreat or give up. But those who embrace adversity understand that setbacks are temporary and that persistence is key. Every obstacle becomes an opportunity to practice endurance and strengthen your resolve. The more you persist in the face of difficulty, the more resilient you become. Adversity teaches you that success is rarely immediate and that the path to greatness is often paved with setbacks and failures. Yet, through perseverance, each challenge becomes a stepping stone toward your ultimate goal. Moreover, adversity builds wisdom and insight. Difficult experiences teach you things that no book or mentor could ever impart. Through adversity, you gain first-hand knowledge of how to navigate uncertainty, manage stress, and make tough decisions under pressure. These experiences deepen your understanding of yourself and the world around you, giving you a sense of clarity that only comes from surviving hardship. When you embrace adversity, you are not just surviving the challenges, you are accumulating the wisdom needed to navigate future difficulties with greater ease and confidence. Adversity also fosters empathy and compassion. When you go through hardship, you develop a deeper understanding of the struggles of others. You become more attuned to the pain, challenges, and setbacks that people around you may be facing. This shared experience of adversity helps to cultivate empathy, allowing you to connect with others on a deeper level. It also reminds you that everyone faces challenges at some point, and your journey through adversity gives you the ability to offer support, encouragement, and guidance to others who are going through tough times. In addition, adversity redefines your relationship with failure. Many people fear failure, seeing it as a sign of weakness or inadequacy. But adversity teaches that failure is not the opposite of success. It's a crucial part of the process. Through failure, you learn what doesn't work, gain new insights, and refine your approach. When you embrace adversity, you begin to see failure not as an end, but as a necessary step on the road to success. You become more willing to take risks, knowing that even if you stumble, you will emerge stronger and wiser on the other side. Ultimately, embracing adversity means accepting that challenges are not obstacles to avoid, but experiences to learn from. Each hardship you face is an opportunity to grow, evolve, and become more resilient. Adversity shapes your character, strengthens your resolve, and equips you with the tools to navigate life's future challenges. When you stop viewing adversity as something negative and instead see it as an essential ingredient in your journey, you unlock the power to transform setbacks into stepping stones for success. Faith in the bigger picture is the belief that there is a greater purpose behind the challenges, setbacks, and obstacles you encounter in life. It's the understanding that everything you go through is part of a larger narrative, one that may not always make sense in the moment, but will ultimately lead you toward growth and fulfillment. Having faith in the bigger picture means trusting that life's twists and turns are not random, but are shaping you in ways you may not yet understand. This perspective allows you to remain hopeful and resilient, even in the face of adversity, because you know that what you experience today is part of a process leading to something greater tomorrow. When difficulties arise, it's easy to get lost in the immediate discomfort or pain they bring. Without a broader perspective, setbacks can feel overwhelming, as though they define your entire journey. But when you have faith in the bigger picture, you realize that the difficulties are only a small part of the overall story. They are moments in time that, while challenging, are not the final outcome. This faith allows you to keep moving forward, knowing that each challenge is a step towards something greater. It gives you the strength to endure temporary discomfort for the sake of long-term growth. This kind of faith requires letting go of the need for immediate answers. Often, when things don't go as planned, the first instinct is to search for reasons or try to control the outcome. But having faith in the bigger picture means accepting that you may not always understand why things happen the way they do, and that's okay. Sometimes clarity only comes with time. Instead of demanding explanations, faith allows you to trust that everything is unfolding as it should, even when the path ahead is unclear. It teaches you to be patient and to trust the process, knowing that the answers will reveal themselves when the time is right. Faith in the bigger picture also shifts your perspective from focusing solely on the outcome to valuing the journey itself. When you trust that every experience has a purpose, you begin to appreciate the lessons and growth that come with the challenges. Life becomes less about reaching a specific destination and more about evolving through each step of the process. This mindset allows you to embrace both the highs and the lows, knowing that each has its place in your development. The journey becomes as meaningful as the destination because you understand that every part of it is shaping you into the person you are meant to be. This faith provides a sense of peace during times of uncertainty. When the future is unclear and you're unsure of what lies ahead, it's easy to feel anxious or fearful. But trusting in the bigger picture gives you a sense of calm, knowing that you don't have to have all the answers right now. You are part of something larger than your immediate circumstances, and that knowledge gives you the confidence to keep going. Faith quiets the noise of doubt and fear, reminding you that you are exactly where you need to be, even if you can't see the full picture yet. Moreover, faith in the bigger picture helps you find meaning in adversity. When you believe that everything happens for a reason, even the toughest moments take on new significance. Challenges are no longer seen as random misfortunes, but as opportunities for growth, learning, and transformation. This faith encourages you to look for the lessons within each struggle, knowing that every hardship is preparing you for something greater. It allows you to view adversity not as a roadblock, but as a necessary part of your journey, one that is leading you toward a higher purpose. Having faith in the bigger picture also empowers you to let go of control. Life is unpredictable, and no matter how much you plan, there will always be factors beyond your control. But when you trust that there is a greater plan at work, you release the need to micromanage every aspect of your life. You become more flexible, open to change, and willing to adapt when things don't go according to plan. This sense of surrender doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting that even when things seem off course, you are still moving in the right direction. It frees you from the burden of needing to control everything, allowing you to flow with life's changes. Lastly, faith in the bigger picture builds resilience. When you trust that everything happens for a reason, setbacks no longer have the power to break you. Instead, they become part of the process that strengthens you. You realize that each challenge you face is preparing you for what's next, and that even in moments of difficulty, you are being guided towards something better. This faith allows you to bounce back from adversity with a renewed sense of purpose, knowing that the struggle is part of the journey toward a brighter future. It gives you the resilience to keep going, no matter what obstacles arise, because you believe in the bigger picture that is unfolding in your life. Emotional mastery is the ability to control your reactions to external events rather than letting those events control you. It's about learning to manage your emotions in a way that supports your goals and maintains your inner peace, even when faced with challenging circumstances. Life will always throw unexpected situations your way, disappointments, frustrations, or conflicts, but the way you respond to these situations can make all the difference. Emotional mastery doesn't mean suppressing or ignoring your emotions. Rather, it's about understanding them and choosing how to react in a constructive way. One of the key aspects of emotional mastery is self-awareness. You cannot control what you do not understand. Emotional mastery starts with recognizing your emotions as they arise and identifying their triggers. Whether it's anger, fear, sadness, or frustration, being aware of what you're feeling in the moment allows you to take a step back before reacting impulsively. This awareness gives you the power to pause and evaluate whether your initial emotional reaction is helpful or destructive. It's the ability to catch yourself in the heat of the moment and make a conscious choice about how to respond. When you master your emotions, you gain control over your actions. Emotional reactions are often instinctual and immediate, driven by impulses that may not serve you well in the long run. Without mastery, emotions can lead to rash decisions or words spoken in anger that you might later regret. However, with emotional control, you can respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. This doesn't mean ignoring your feelings, but choosing actions that align with your values and long-term objectives. Instead of letting emotions drive your behavior, you use them as signals to inform your decisions and maintain balance. Emotional mastery also requires patience and practice. Mastering your reactions doesn't happen overnight, and it's a skill that requires constant attention. There will be times when you may falter, and that's part of the learning process. The key is to be patient with yourself and recognize that emotional mastery is a journey, not a destination. Each time you successfully manage an emotional reaction, you build your emotional resilience. Over time, you'll notice that situations that once triggered intense emotional responses no longer have the same power over you. With practice, emotional control becomes second nature. A crucial element of emotional mastery is the ability to separate emotion from judgment. Often, when we experience strong emotions, we become clouded in our judgment, making it difficult to think clearly or make rational decisions. By mastering your emotions, you learn to acknowledge your feelings without letting them distort your perception of reality. You become better at distinguishing between the emotion itself and the facts of the situation. This ability to remain objective allows you to approach challenges with a level head and a clearer perspective, leading to more effective problem solving and decision making. Another important component of emotional mastery is developing emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence involves not only managing your own emotions, but also being attuned to the emotions of others. It's about recognizing how your reactions can affect those around you and adjusting your behavior accordingly. By understanding the emotional dynamics at play in any given situation, you can navigate conflicts with greater empathy and tact. Emotional mastery enhances your relationships, as it enables you to respond to others with compassion and understanding rather than reacting defensively or aggressively. Emotional mastery is not about denying or repressing your feelings. Emotions are natural and necessary, providing valuable information about your inner state and the world around you. The goal is not to eliminate emotions, but to regulate them. When you control your emotional responses, you allow yourself the space to process emotions in a healthy way. Whether through deep breathing, taking a moment of reflection, or finding healthy outlets like exercise or meditation, emotional mastery gives you the tools to process your emotions without letting them control you. Ultimately, emotional mastery creates a sense of inner peace and stability. When you are in control of your emotional reactions, external circumstances no longer have the power to disrupt your equilibrium. You become less reactive to stress, disappointment, or conflict, knowing that you have the ability to maintain calm and composure regardless of the situation. This inner strength allows you to approach life's challenges with confidence and clarity, knowing that you can navigate even the most difficult situations without being overwhelmed by emotional turbulence. Emotional mastery fosters a sense of personal power that strengthens every aspect of your life. Community plays a vital role in helping individuals rebound from setbacks and challenges. When life knocks you down, it's often the support and encouragement of those around you that provide the strength needed to get back up. Humans are social beings, and the connections we build with others are essential, not only for emotional well-being, but also for resilience. In moments of difficulty, community acts as a safety net, catching you when you fall and offering the guidance, resources, and emotional support necessary to bounce back stronger than before. Rebounding is not just an individual effort, it's often a collective one. A strong community provides emotional support during times of adversity. Whether it's family, friends, or colleagues, having people who care about your well-being can make all the difference. When you are surrounded by people who believe in you, it becomes easier to maintain hope, even in the darkest moments. They remind you of your strengths, offer comfort, and provide a listening ear when you need to vent or process your emotions. This sense of emotional connection helps alleviate feelings of isolation and despair, which can be overwhelming during tough times. Community members become a source of encouragement, helping you to stay grounded and focused on overcoming obstacles. In addition to emotional support, community offers practical assistance when rebounding from setbacks. Whether it's offering advice, resources, or hands-on help, the people in your network can provide solutions and perspectives that you may not have considered on your own. Sometimes, the path to recovery requires tangible support such as financial assistance, job opportunities, or professional guidance, and a strong community can be instrumental in opening doors and creating opportunities. The practical help that comes from a connected network can shorten the recovery process, helping you regain your footing and move forward more quickly. Another significant role of community in rebounding is providing accountability. When you're working through challenges, it can be easy to lose motivation or become discouraged, especially if the road to recovery is long. However, being part of a community creates a sense of accountability that pushes you to keep going. Your community will remind you of your goals, check in on your progress, and encourage you to stay on track, even when you feel like giving up. This accountability helps to ensure that you don't get stuck in a cycle of defeat, but instead continue moving toward your desired outcome, one step at a time. Moreover, community offers perspective during times of difficulty. When you're caught up in your own struggles, it can be challenging to see beyond the immediate pain or frustration. Community members can offer valuable insight by sharing their own experiences of overcoming adversity. They may provide wisdom, advice, or simply a reminder that setbacks are a normal part of life and that others have faced similar challenges and come out stronger. This sense of shared experience can give you the perspective needed to see your challenges as temporary and manageable rather than insurmountable. It reminds you that you are not alone in your journey and that others have successfully navigated similar obstacles. Being part of a community also fosters a sense of belonging, which is crucial for resilience. When you know that you are part of a group that values and supports you, it boosts your self-esteem and confidence. This sense of belonging makes it easier to face adversity because you know that you have people in your corner who are rooting for your success. Feeling connected to others gives you a sense of purpose and strength as you realize that your challenges do not define you and that you have a community that believes in your ability to overcome them. Community also plays a key role in rebuilding self-confidence after a setback. Often, after experiencing failure or hardship, self-doubt can creep in, making it difficult to trust your abilities or make decisions. The encouragement and affirmation that come from a supportive community can help restore your confidence. When others express their faith in your potential, it serves as a reminder that you are capable and resilient. Their belief in you can reignite your own belief in yourself, giving you the courage to take risks, try again, and continue striving toward your goals. Furthermore, the role of community in rebounding extends beyond just receiving support. It also involves giving back. When you are part of a community, you not only receive help during difficult times, but also have the opportunity to support others when they face challenges. This reciprocal dynamic strengthens resilience because it reminds you that you have something to offer, even when you are going through tough times. The act of helping others can be empowering, providing a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It reinforces the idea that no matter your current situation, you can still contribute positively to the lives of those around you. Ultimately, the role of community in rebounding is about connection, strength, and mutual support. A strong community doesn't just help you survive challenges, it helps you thrive beyond them. It reminds you that you are never truly alone in your struggles and that together you can face and overcome any obstacle. Through the bonds of community, individuals are better equipped to navigate life's ups and downs, emerging from setbacks with renewed strength, perspective, and purpose. The collective power of a supportive community creates an environment where resilience can flourish, enabling you to bounce back from adversity with confidence and grace. Vision and resilience are deeply intertwined. When setbacks occur, it's often the clarity of vision that sustains you, guiding your steps forward even in moments of uncertainty. Having a clear vision of your future, your goals, and the life you want to create provides a powerful anchor during challenging times. It reminds you that your current difficulties are just temporary obstacles, not permanent barriers to success. A compelling vision helps you stay focused on what's ahead, rather than getting bogged down by the problems of today, giving you the strength to keep going. Resilience thrives when there is something to strive for, a bigger purpose that pulls you forward. Without a vision, it's easy to feel lost or defeated when faced with adversity. The setbacks can seem all-consuming when there's no greater picture to hold on to. But with a clear sense of what you're working toward, you gain perspective on your struggles. You understand that they are part of the process, a necessary step on the road to achieving something meaningful. Your vision becomes a light at the end of the tunnel, reminding you that the hard work, persistence, and pain will eventually pay off. Focusing on the future through a vision not only motivates you, but also helps build emotional resilience. When you're fixated solely on immediate circumstances, it's easy to become overwhelmed by stress, fear, or disappointment. However, when your mind is oriented toward the future, you're better able to detach from the emotional intensity of the present. You recognize that every setback is just a moment in time, not the end of your story. This shift in focus strengthens your emotional fortitude, allowing you to handle challenges with greater calm and composure because you're keeping your eyes on a bigger prize. A strong vision also fosters problem solving and creativity in the face of adversity. When you have a clear future goal, your mind naturally seeks out ways to overcome the obstacles standing in your way. Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, you start thinking about how to make things right. This proactive mindset is essential for resilience, as it transforms challenges into opportunities for growth and innovation. With a vision in place, you become more resourceful and adaptive, continuously finding new paths forward when the old ones are blocked. You don't give up, you adjust and persist. In moments of difficulty, your vision can serve as a reminder of your why, the reason you're working so hard, enduring so much, and pushing through the tough times. Whether your vision involves personal success, the well-being of your loved ones, or making a difference in the world, keeping your why front and center fuels your resilience. It reminds you that the journey is worth the struggle. It helps you reconnect with your deeper motivations and rekindles your passion when it wanes. This connection to a larger purpose enables you to endure hardships with a sense of determination and hope. Vision also helps you maintain a sense of direction when life feels chaotic. During times of crisis or setback, it's easy to feel like you're being tossed around by forces beyond your control. Without a vision, this can lead to confusion or paralysis as you don't know where to turn next. However, when you have a clear vision, you have a compass to guide your actions. Even when everything around you seems uncertain, your vision gives you a direction to move toward. This focus keeps you from being swept away by the chaos, providing stability and purpose amid the storm. Having a vision also strengthens your ability to bounce back from failure. Resilient people understand that failure is not the opposite of success, but part of the journey toward it. When you have a long-term vision, a single failure doesn't seem as catastrophic because you know it's just one step along the way. Instead of viewing failure as a permanent setback, you see it as a lesson, a redirection that will ultimately help you refine your path. With your eyes set on the future, you're able to pick yourself up, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward, knowing that every step, even the missteps, is bringing you closer to your vision. Moreover, a strong vision can help you inspire resilience in others. When those around you see your unwavering commitment to your goals, even in the face of adversity, it can have a powerful effect on their own mindset. Your vision and determination can serve as a model for others, encouraging them to adopt a similar future-focused perspective. Whether in your personal relationships, work environment, or community, the resilience you demonstrate through your vision can create a ripple effect, empowering others to stay focused on their own goals despite the challenges they face. Ultimately, vision is the fuel that keeps resilience burning strong. It provides hope, direction, and purpose, transforming setbacks into stepping stones rather than roadblocks. By focusing on the future, you not only cultivate the strength to endure difficult times, but also gain the clarity and motivation needed to turn adversity into opportunity. With a vision guiding your path, resilience becomes a natural response to life's challenges, empowering you to keep pushing forward toward the future you are determined to create. Committing to the process rather than fixating solely on the end goal is a powerful mindset shift that can significantly enhance resilience and overall success. In a world that often prioritizes results, it's easy to get caught up in the destination, viewing the goal as the only measure of success. However, this approach can lead to frustration, disappointment, and burnout, especially when faced with inevitable setbacks. By embracing the process, you allow yourself to cultivate patience, persistence, and a deeper understanding of what it truly means to achieve something worthwhile. The journey toward any goal is rarely a straight line. There will be obstacles, detours, and moments of uncertainty along the way. By committing to the process, you focus on the steps required to reach your goal rather than becoming overly attached to the outcome. This shift in focus encourages you to celebrate small victories and learn from challenges, fostering a growth mindset that sees setbacks as opportunities for development rather than failures. When you prioritize the process, you cultivate resilience by reinforcing the understanding that success is built through continuous effort and adaptation. Focusing on the process also allows you to enjoy the journey itself. When you're solely focused on the end goal, you might miss out on the valuable experiences, lessons, and relationships that come with the pursuit. Life is not just about achieving milestones, it's about the growth, connections, and insights you gain along the way. By immersing yourself in the process, you can find joy in each step, no matter how small. This perspective encourages a more fulfilling and meaningful experience, making the journey itself a source of motivation and inspiration. Moreover, committing to the process enhances your ability to adapt to changing circumstances. In any endeavor, unexpected challenges can arise that may force you to adjust your strategies or redefine your goals. When you are solely attached to the outcome, these changes can feel like setbacks. However, if you're committed to the process, you'll find it easier to pivot and adjust your approach. You'll be more open to feedback, willing to explore new methods, and able to embrace change as part of the journey. This adaptability is a key component of resilience, enabling you to navigate life's unpredictability with confidence. Another critical aspect of committing to the process is developing discipline and consistency. Success is rarely achieved through bursts of effort. It is often the result of sustained commitment and regular practice. By focusing on the process, you cultivate habits and routines that contribute to your growth. This consistent effort reinforces your resilience as you learn to push through challenges and remain dedicated even when motivation wanes. Over time, these habits become ingrained, making it easier to persevere through difficult moments and maintain momentum toward your goals. Committing to the process also encourages self-reflection and continuous improvement. As you engage with the steps required to achieve your goals, you'll have numerous opportunities to assess your progress and evaluate what is working and what isn't. This reflective practice helps you identify areas for growth, learn from mistakes, and make necessary adjustments. By embracing a mindset of continuous improvement, you develop resilience as you become more adept at navigating setbacks and refining your approach over time. This iterative process reinforces the idea that each step, whether successful or not, contributes to your overall development. Additionally, focusing on the process fosters a sense of intrinsic motivation. When you're committed to the journey rather than just the outcome, you begin to find satisfaction and fulfillment in the work itself. You become more connected to your passions and interests, leading to a deeper sense of purpose in your pursuits. This intrinsic motivation acts as a powerful driver, helping you push through obstacles and remain resilient in the face of adversity. When your motivation comes from within, you're less likely to be swayed by external pressures or setbacks, allowing you to maintain your focus on the process. Lastly, committing to the process cultivates a sense of community and connection with others who share similar goals. When you engage in the journey together, you build relationships based on shared experiences and mutual support. This sense of belonging can be incredibly motivating as you encourage one another through challenges and celebrate each other's progress. In times of difficulty, the support of your community can reinforce your resilience, reminding you that you are not alone in your struggles. Together, you can navigate the ups and downs of the journey, drawing strength from one another as you commit to the process of growth and achievement. In essence, committing to the process is a transformative mindset that empowers you to navigate the complexities of life with resilience and purpose. By focusing on the steps, celebrating small victories, and learning from setbacks, you create a foundation for sustained success and fulfillment. The journey becomes as meaningful as the destination, enriching your life with experiences, growth, and connections that shape who you are. In a world that often emphasizes results, embracing the process allows you to cultivate resilience, adaptability, and a deeper appreciation for the journey itself.